Thank you for watching the MBU SaberCats Network.
Are you looking for something to do? Come into Watertown Bowl 18 or Watertown Bowl North and enjoy our friendly, courteous service along with a clean family atmosphere. Our family-operated business strives to give you, your family, and friends a pleasant experience each and every time you visit. Check out our website at watertownbowl.com for hours of operation and for weekly specials. How much money do your home's energy bills steal from your wallet every month? Well, heating your home takes 1/3 of your energy money, water heating takes over 1/10, and air conditioning takes over 1/10. Those alone account for more than half of your monthly energy bill. Since 1979, Kleckers Heating and Air Conditioning of Watertown has been selling and installing high-quality, state-of-the-art, energy-efficient home comfort equipment and providing maintenance services to existing equipment to keep it running at peak efficiency and saving you money. Call them today at 920-261-9218 to learn how Kleckers can help you keep more of your energy money in your wallet. Brad Kinsey and Realty Executives Platinum are intimately familiar with the demographics of the southeastern Wisconsin market. Located in Watertown, we employ sales executives and brokers who are dedicated to helping you find your dream home, as well as assisting you in acquiring the most for your property sale. Be assured that we are always looking out for our clients' best interests and dealing with you honestly. Your satisfaction is the measure of our success. Good afternoon and welcome to the campus of Maranatha Baptist University in Watertown, Wisconsin. We're so glad you could join us for today's broadcast of this NCCAA Division II North Region men's basketball game featuring the visiting Archers of Moody Bible Institute and the Maranatha Baptist University SaberCats in their final home game of the 2017-18 season. The Archers visiting today, coming to this afternoon's contest 3-16 on the season. They have a pretty light schedule comparatively, only 19 games played so far this year, but this is the third game of the week for them. On Tuesday, they were handed a 15-point loss by Indiana University Northwest, and then on Thursday, they suffered a closely contested 7-point loss at the hands of Andrews University. Their first scheduled game against the SaberCats was canceled due to weather back in the beginning of January, so this is the first time this season we get to enjoy this highly anticipated matchup. Meanwhile, the SaberCats come into this one with an 11-12 record on the season with a chance to draw their account back to 500 today. It has been a pretty solid first season for David Lerma, the junior guard, out of Lodi, California. He is averaging 12 points per game to go along with 3 assists per game. 2 seniors today in the lineup, where the SaberCats will be making their final appearance on the home court. Bryce Kastner came back for his senior year after getting married in the offseason. He's averaging 20 minutes per game and has been a solid contributor on and off the court for the SaberCats. The other senior, Micah Shepard, has enjoyed a milestone season for MBU, eclipsing 1,000 points just a couple weeks ago. Shepard is also leading the SaberCats in scoring with over 14 points per game. This SaberCat squad will be looking to send their senior teammates off with a win in their final home game of their college career. Today also holds the prospect of sending these SaberCat fans home with a sweet taste of victory on their lips and hope in their hearts for even more success as they anticipate the 2018-19 season. We're certainly looking forward to the next 40 minutes of basketball here in Watertown, Wisconsin.
The NCAA and Maranatha Baptist University promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request the cooperation by supporting participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments, whether intimidating actions directed at officials will not be tolerated. Furthermore, public intoxication, the consumption or possession of alcohol and tobacco products are all grounds for removal from the site of competition under disciplinary actions. Good afternoon and welcome to campus of Maranatha Baptist University and today's matchup featuring the Archers of Moody Bible Institute and your Maranatha Baptist University SaberCats. At this time, I ask you to please stand. We'll have an opening word of prayer. Following prayer, we'll honor our country with the national anthem, meet the starters, and begin the game. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, I thank you for this day you give to us. I thank you for the safety you give in Moody as they traveled here. I ask that you would continue that safety in these players, that they would compete with excellence. And I ask above all that you receive glory for what is said and done here in this place. I ask all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Arjun Medina, Humanities, from Santa Clarita, California.
Kevin Rizma, Youth Ministries, Fort Collins, Colorado.
Jonathan Book, Marketing, Mount Home, Arkansas.
Zeke Sturwald, Whitewater, Wisconsin, Business Management.
Micah Shepard, Sports Management, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Clayton Sturwald, Communication Arts, Newberry Springs, California.
Jonathan Murphy, Business Management, The Manhattan, Kansas.
I'm Brendan Caldwell, Biblical Studies major. I'm from Athens, Alabama.
David Lerma, Nursing, from Lodi, California.
Isaac McKee, Accounting, Muncie, Indiana.
CJ Jones, Sports Management, Houston, Texas.
Robert Somberg, Business Management major from Wasilla, Alaska.
Stephen Wilkerson, Youth Ministries, Dallas, Texas.
Kyle Cummins, Business Management, Danville, Illinois.
Jonas Sakai, Biblical Studies, Houston, Texas.
Justin Blake, Missions major, Claremont, Florida.
Matt Gill, Business Management, Rockford, Illinois. Bryce Kastner, Pastoral Studies, from the tribal village of Lyons, Michigan.
Junior guard, number 23, Jacob Kim. And junior wing, number 33, Joshua Whiteman. Archers are coached by Daniel Dunn and Brian Westbrook. And now for your Maranatha Baptist University SaberCats. Junior guard, number 3, Jonathan Book. running line. Sophomore center, number 30, Justin Blake. And senior center, number 44, Brett Ashman. The Sabres got to play by Steve Sunshine, assisted by Joe Borkart, Jeff Borkart, and Mike. The officials this evening are Adam Brzezinski, Michael Fife, and Jeff Pearson. Let's play basketball.
And so we are all set for a highly anticipated North Region rivalry game here in Watertown. Mentioned in the opening, their first scheduled matchup this season was canceled due to weather back in January. And so this is the first time we get to enjoy Moody versus Maranatha basketball in the season. Incidentally, it is also the final home game of this season for the SaberCats as they look to prepare and make the final adjustments heading into the North Region tournament set to tip off next week in Ankeny, Iowa. Starters for you, just in case you missed them over the loudspeaker. For the visiting Archers, number 5, Miller, 11, Wilson, 12, Scheidler, 23, Kim, and 33, Wedevin. He'll be the senior leader. Well, not the senior, but he'll be a leader for the Archers today. He's a junior, and he's had a lot of great games for the Archers, specifically against the SaberCats, as his first shot is short. A deep three-point attempt, no good. But Wedevin last year almost single-handedly won the North Region Championship game, tearing the hearts out of SaberCat faithful here on the home court as Maranatha was hosting the North Region tournament in the spring of 2017. So maybe a little revenge in the minds of the SaberCats here this afternoon as Lerma off the inbound from Book. Book curls to the top of the key, spins, dishes down low to Blake, unable to finish on the reverse, and Kim the rebound out to Miller. Starters for the SaberCats, Lerma, Blake, Shepard, Kashner, and Book. So both seniors get the start this afternoon for Saul Scheider and company. On the wing, Wilson taken away by Book. That was actually Scheidler that gave it up. And Shepard now away for the SaberCats. On the wing is Lerma, wide open for three. Can't get it to fall. And a loose rebound. Miller controls for the Archers. Steps back for three, no good. Blake up top for the rebound. No Archers even pressing for an offensive rebound. And Lerma pulls it back out to Book. Resetting the offense for the SaberCats. Here's Blake, dishes low to Kashner, pass too high and out of bounds. Another turnover leads to Archers basketball. SaberCats picking the Archers up full court here. Look we haven't seen very often from the SaberCats this season, but better late than never. Miller into the front court, picked up his dribble. Wedevin comes to help him out. Now Wedevin breaks down Blake, goes to the basket, fouled, and crashes into the pads at the baseline. Blake picks up his first foul. And Joshua Wedevin heading to the free throw line to shoot two. First free throw good from Wedevin. And the Archers first on the board this afternoon here in Watertown. 33 can shoot the rock from anywhere on the court. He will shoot without regret. And the Archers need him desperately this afternoon. Blake, low post, rises up, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. And a carry called on Blake. Sloppy start here for the SaberCats. Blake with a couple of point-blank misses in the early stages. Scheidler to Miller. Now Wilson to Wedevin. And Scheidler in the corner. Kim. Wilson rises up, no good. Shepard the board. Book in the lane, dishes to Blake. Another point-blank miss from Blake. Rises up and a foul is called. Blake, 3 point-blank misses here early. Not the start he was looking for, but he does earn the foul. Stays with the play and now shooting 2. First free throw good from Blake. Shoots at about 60% from the free throw line on the season, although he doesn't even get 2 attempts per game. Average on the year. Second free throw from Blake, nope, but Shepard able to corral the rebound and reset to Book. Behind the screen from Blake. Blake rolls to the basket. Good defending from the Archers. Denying the entry pass, now Blake on the wing. Baseline, out to Book. Book dribbles behind the back, kicks to Blake. Baseline jumper for Blake, no good. Loose ball, Book saves it. Lerma to Shepard for 3, no. Book another rebound. Floater, no. Kashner tips and Wedevin controls. SaberCats can't buy a basket. They haven't made a field goal yet. Levi Miller with the travel. The offensive end has been a puzzle that has seemed almost unsolvable at times. Salscheider and his staff have worked tirelessly to figure out a way to get baskets a little bit more frequently. On the offensive end for the SaberCats, there's a foul on Joseph Scheidler, junior out of Olive Branch, Minnesota. And the Archers with 3 fouls here in the early going. Kashner finally able to get a field goal for the SaberCats. They lead by 1. In the corner, Miller in trouble. Across to Wilson. And Archer's able to break the pressure. Kim rises up for 3. Shot won't go. Ball falls to Miller. In the lane, no foul, but Wedevin with the follow. And Wedevin with all 4 points for the Archers. Book rises up for 3. Shot won't go. Wedevin clears. And brings it to the front court for the Archers. Wedevin now. Right past Blake with the left hand. Too strong. And Shepard away for the SaberCats. 4-on-4. Shepard in the lane. Won't go. Tip will. And fans applauding the effort from the SaberCats on the offensive glass. Miller gets past the pressure, stops, shot short, Blake the rebound. And Lerma now pushing the tempo for the SaberCats. In the lane, swatted away, that's off the Archers. It should stay with the SaberCats. No officials seem to see it. And now the call is made correctly. Jonathan Book will inbound on the baseline as Matt Gill checks into the game for the SaberCats. Also for the Archers, number 21, Jeremiah Ransom. Lerma to Book, now Gill, backing down Kim. Goes to the left shoulder, kicks to Shepard, wide open for 3, and connecting. Patient offense from Gill. And Shepard, the benefactor. Wedevin now, sidesteps Kashner, can't get it to go. Wedevin pushing the issue on the offensive end. Shepard letting the game come to him, and a jumper at the elbow is good. SaberCats with a 6-point advantage. The pressure continuing. Wedevin pulls it back to Wilson. Across to Kim. Miller to Kim. Ransom. Across to Kim. Wedevin. Baseline jumper. Rises up and fills it up. Joshua Wedevin. Gill to the basket. No. Scheidler, the board. Or rather, that was Wilson. Number 11, Jonah Wilson on the board. Kim kicks back to Miller. Kim, Wedevin for three. Rattles out. Rebound on the weak side. No good from Jonah Wilson on the putback. Archers without two players here today due to injury. The freshman Kenyon Carter. And then their senior leading guard, David Erebus from Lisbon, Portugal. Sidelined with injury. I do not know what the injury report is for the Archers. Don't know if either of those players will be back in time for the North Region tournament. Tough sledding without Erebus for the Archers. Kashner gets it to go in the lane. The senior Kashner came hungry today. Meanwhile, RJ Medina has checked into the game and steals it on the break, slams it home. Kim on the break, rises up, gets it to go off balance. What a finish from Jacob Kim. Big basket there for the Archers, trying to keep pace with the SaberCats. Shepard spins off shoulder, no good. Rebound, Kim. Wedevin poked away. Shepard, Medina, back-to-back dunks for RJ Medina. SaberCats have doubled up the Archers, and then Wedevin throws it out of bounds. Wedevin wants a timeout. I don't think he's going to get one. And now finally the officials whistling timeout on the court here in Watertown. The SaberCats lead by 8 as we head to break.
You looking for something to do? Come into Watertown Bowl 18 or Watertown Bowl North and enjoy our friendly, courteous service along with a clean family atmosphere. Our family-operated business strives to give you, your family, and friends a pleasant experience each and every time you visit. Check out our website at watertownbowl.com for hours of operation and for weekly specials.
Shepard leads all scorers here in Watertown. He's got 7 points, 50% shooting from the field. Medina and Kashner with 4. Wedevin has 4. And Miller and Kim each with a field goal. Score is 16-8. And it was a sluggish start for the SaberCats, but they've got on track quickly. Lerma to Medina. Looking for Gill, low block. Medina now into Gill. And a hook is called on Gill. Holding his hands up in question of the call. Full court pressure still applied by the SaberCats. Wilson into the front court to Wedevin. Wilson right pass. Wilkerson throws it back to Kim. Wilson now on the wing, rises up over Wilkerson. Shot won't go. Lerma. Cross court to Kashner. Wilkerson for 3, rises up, can't get it to go, and the ball bouncing off the upright and out of play. And now for the Archers, Aaron Brown into the game, number 3, as Wilson will take a seat. And already, not even halfway through the first half, all 7 rostered Archers players have seen action here in Watertown. Wedevin. Kim now. Miller curls, finds Wedevin on the wing working against Medina. Now Wedevin against Kashner, finds Kim. Miller spins, rises up over Lerma. Shot won't go. Kim saves it, but out of bounds. SaberCat basketball on the turnover. Kashner heads to the bench for his first rest of the afternoon as Rob Sonnenberg into the game for the SaberCats. Gill spins, shot fake, and rises up over Wedevin off glass. SaberCats by 10. Miller, cross court to Wedevin. Dribbles, spins against Medina, rises up, won't go, and Book skying for the rebound. It falls to Gill, and now Book, right past Ransom, lays it up off the glass. Jonathan Book dealing. Always been an electrifying player to watch. Now Brown dishes to Miller. Shot won't go way long, and Sonnenberg clears ahead to Book, pushing the tempo once again. Finds a wide open Gill, but Kim able to recover and foul him from behind, prevent the easy layup attempt. Matt Gill will head to the free throw line, shooting 2. Where he as well shoots it about 60% on the free throw from the free throw line, averaging just over 2 attempts per game. First shot, no legs, and short. Situation corrected on the second attempt. And a 7-0 run. A 7-0 run in the last 3 minutes of play for the SaberCats gives them a 13-point lead as we head to another timeout on the court.
Thank you for watching the MBU SaberCats Network.
Back in Watertown, just past the midway point of the first half. And the SaberCats enjoying a 13-point lead. They'd forced 5 turnovers already from the Archers and have gotten 6 points off those turnovers. But so far the story really just shooting percentages. Archers shooting at 17% from the floor right now, 3 of 17. And the SaberCats shooting it above 40%. That's the difference so far. Archers looking for a spark. Wedevin on the wing. Past Medina, walked out of bounds. And Wedevin forcing the issue once again, ran out of room on the baseline. Crazies in full red, white, and blue form today on the far side of the gym. Gill underneath the basket earns more free throws. And that's going to be on Wedevin. It's his second. If there's one thing Daniel Dunn and the Archers cannot afford, it is Joshua Wedevin getting in foul trouble. Matt Gill from the free throw line. Gets a little home court friendly bounce and rattles in. Short on the second attempt. Book tips it to himself, then tips to Gill. Another chance for the SaberCats. Book will reset. On the wing now, Gill. Medina posting up Kim, kicks to Wilkerson. Sonnenberg back up top to Book. Right past Ransom, leaves for Medina, rising up, can't get it to go, and Kim the rebound. Ransom, cross court to Kim. Now Miller, wide open on the wing, kicks to Brown for three, and Aaron Brown connects in the corner. Big shot there for the Archers, stopping a 5-minute drought on the offensive end. Still an 11-point game. Gill backing down, triple teamed. Wilkerson in the corner for three, short. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Gill. That should be his second foul, I believe. Indeed it is. And so Blake right off the bench into the game. Will replace Gill. Wilkerson also off the floor. And C.J. Jones getting his first action of the afternoon. In the lane, Jeremiah Ransom rising up and finishing off glass. Archers back within 9. Book again slicing through defenders. Can't finish. Blake the rebound. C.J. Jones for three, short. And the ball falls harmlessly out of bounds. Turnover to the Archers. Medina will take a seat as Lerma checks back in for the SaberCats. Staying with the full court pressure, so Saul Scheider most likely will need more substitutions to keep his players fresh. Brown tipped away by Book. It falls to Wedevin. Wedevin stops, kicks to Kim. Three-point attempt from Kim, no good. And Book again on the break for the SaberCats. Sidesteps Miller to the rim, won't go. Book came up with the rebound in all kinds of traffic, but stepped out of bounds. Looking for open air. Joseph Scheidler back into the game for the Archers, as Ransom will take a seat on the Archers bench. Turnover off the inbounds. Wedevin gave it right to Blake, and Blake takes it right to the rim. Missed the attempt, and then a foul. Blake picks up his second, and Kashner back into the game. This game just has absolutely no rhythm to it so far. Archers offense in trouble. And the SaberCats have had their struggles shooting as well. Book blocked by Wedevin. Kim hands to Wedevin. Wedevin dribbling past SaberCats into the front court. Through a double team. Kicks to Brown in the corner for three. Yes! Aaron Brown. Back-to-back triples for the Archers. Brings them within 6. Sonnenberg fades away, won't go. And the Archers with a chance to cut in to this SaberCat lead once again. Another three-pointer on the wing. This time won't go for Joseph Scheidler. And a timeout, full timeout called by Saul Scheider. We'll be back after this message.
Our students make great teachers. It's because of professionals like Dr. Chris Lincoln, whose 19 years of experience in lower and upper elementary school classrooms provide insight, encourage creativity, and inspire critical thinking. And it's due to students who take initiative, stay reflective, and seek opportunities to go, serve, and lead wherever God sends them. Pursue your calling at Maranatha Baptist University.
Thank you for watching the MBU SaberCats Network.
SaberCat offense has come to a screeching halt. In the last few minutes of play here in Watertown, they're stuck at 22. It's not for lack of great looks. Several missed layups, open shots, and Sonnenberg is going to be fouled underneath the basket by Miller. And a 1-and-1 opportunity for Rob Sonnenberg. Good. Two for two. Goes Sonnenberg from the line. Extending the cushion once again for the SaberCats. Wedevin hands to Miller. Running jumper at the top of the key, way off. And the SaberCats will get the ball back as Shepard checks in for Jones. Book now. Lerma to Kashner on the low block. Double team, kicks back to Lerma for three. Nothing but net for the junior guard, David Lerma. Wedevin, full steam ahead. Brown corrals, gives to Kim. And Kim off balance. Won't fall, but he will go to the free throw line. His first trip to the charity stripe this afternoon. First free throw off the mark for the junior guard out of Buffalo Grove, Illinois. $11-point lead for the SaberCats here in their final home game of the 2017-18 season. Kim connecting, 1 for 2. 5:37 to play here in the opening half. Shepard slicing through the lane. Other side is Lerma, wide open again for three. And twice now Miller's been caught in traffic trying to check Lerma, and Lerma has made him pay from the outside. Miller to answer on the wing, no good. Wedevin the rebound and gets it to go off glass. One thing you know, just from the history with this Archer squad, they will play all 40 minutes here this afternoon, regardless of the score, regardless of the potential for any positive outcome. And that hallmark reputation they have for toughness and playing the whole game is what really sparked their regional championship last year right here in Watertown. Wedevin shouldering the offense in that one. An improbable win for the Archers that snatched the hearts out of SaberCat players and fans alike. 6 to shoot now. Wedevin working against Medina. And Medina called for the hand check. It'll be baseline out of bounds. That is the 6th foul on the SaberCats, so next time around we'll be shooting free throws. On the baseline, Jonah Wilson into Kim. Miller, dribble drive, kicks to Brown. Brown behind the Wedevin screen, lost it out of bounds. And another turnover to the SaberCats. 9 forced turnovers now by the SaberCats in the first half. Kashner across to Shepard. Shepard, a jab step, rises up for 3, won't go. Medina kicks back to Book. Lerma on the wing, past Miller, kicks back to Book. Floater in the lane for Book is good. And the SaberCat offense just too fast for the Archers defenders right now. Wedevin fouled. So 2 shots coming for Joshua Wedevin. He's got 6 points. 2 for 2 from the free throw line so far. Jeremiah Ransom back into the game as Aaron Brown sits down. Book. Medina to Kashner. Book now in the post, fouled from behind by Ransom. And Book will step to the free throw line with a 1-and-1 opportunity. Gets the first free throw to fall. Junior shoots it just over 72% from the free throw line. It's one of the best. I think it's top 3 for the SaberCats. Those that have at least 10 free throw attempts on the season. The Book is a leader. Missed the second one. Wedevin hands to Kim. Working against Shepard. Back to Miller. Now Wedevin on the wing over Medina. It was a somewhat jerky move up through the shot for Wedevin. Shepard, smooth flowing, can't get it to go. Kashner chases the rebound down. And it's ruled to be the Archers basketball out of bounds. Wedevin cross court. Miller behind the screen from Ransom. Now Wedevin backing down Medina. Poke from behind by Lerma. Shepard leaves for Book. Lays it up with the left hand and in. Jonathan Book on the dime from Shepard. Gives the SaberCats a 14-point lead. Just over 2 to play in the first half. Kim in the lane over Shepard. Gets it to go. Archers keeping it relatively close here in the first half. Kashner across to Medina, dunking over Wedevin. Do we have a nomination for Scott Van Pelt's posterizing segment On SportsCenter, I don't know. But a steal on the other end gives Jeremiah Ransom an open look. Once again, a 12-point game. Fans were still enjoying RJ Medina's dunk over Wedevin. Kashner down low, gets it to go through contact. Wedevin's played all 19-plus minutes of this first half. The three-point attempt on the wing from Wilson is woefully short. And Shepard, expecting Book to continue his cut, throws it out of bounds. Archer's passing on the 2-for-1 opportunity. Entry pass to Wedevin, tipped out of bounds by Medina. And now the SaberCats all but guaranteed the last possession of the first half. Wedevin into Miller in the corner. Wedevin turns, faces up, down low to Ransom, shot fake, gets it up, can't connect, and Kashner the rebound. Speaking of point blank misses, Jeremiah Ransom missing the bunny. Book dribbling out the clock, 4 seconds left, kicks to Shepard, baseline, rises up. There'll be 2 shots coming for Shepard. The horn sounded. So, with no time on the clock, Wedevin picks up his 3rd foul, and Shepard steps to the line shooting 2. Short on his first attempt. It's an empty lane. Connecting on the second as the shot clock light stayed illuminated through the free throws. Shepard able to connect 1 of 2 through the distraction, and the SaberCats take a 15-point lead to the halftime locker rooms. Thank you once again for joining us here in Watertown for this broadcast of this North Region matchup on the campus of Maranatha Baptist University. We'll be back for second half action in just over 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you shortly.
You were created for a purpose, and it's time to pursue it. Start at Maranatha Baptist University with professors who care, friends who share your Christian values, and local churches that prepare you to serve. Test your limits and set your course for an exciting career. Play your game and excel in your field. Find your path and follow it wherever God leads. Pursue your purpose at Maranatha Baptist University. Then go, serve, and lead in a world that needs all you can give.
Thank you for watching the MBU SaberCats Network.
Copeland Excavating wishes the SaberCats the best of luck. Call Copeland Excavating for all your excavating needs. For pickup or delivery, Copeland Excavating offers crushed limestone, fill dirt, screened topsoil, sand, mulch, and landscape stone. They are also a dealer for county materials, which includes paver and retaining wall blocks. Let Copeland Excavating put their 56 years of experience to work for you. Call Copeland Excavating today at 920-261-2121.
Thank you for watching the MBU SaberCats Network.
How much money do your home's energy bills steal from your wallet every month? Well, heating your home takes a third of your energy money, water heating takes over a tenth, and air conditioning takes over a tenth. Those alone account for more than half of your monthly energy bill. Since 1979, Klecker's Heating and Air Conditioning of Watertown has been selling and installing high-quality, state-of-the-art, energy-efficient home comfort equipment and providing maintenance services to existing equipment to keep it running at peak efficiency and saving you money. Call them today at 920-261-9218 to learn how Klecker's can help you keep more of your energy money in your wallet.
All set to get the second half underway here in Watertown, Wisconsin on the campus of Maranatha Baptist University. Thanks again for joining us. SaberCats enjoying a 15-point lead at the break. Thanks in part to 8 points from Shepard, 7 from Book, 6 from Medina, Lerma, and Kashner. It's the starters back on the floor for both squads to begin the second half. Wedevin also has 8 points. Shepard's first three-point attempt no good. Wedevin with 8 points, and Aaron Brown with 6. Hasn't missed a shot yet. 2 for 2 from behind the three-point line. Wedevin drives past Blake, fouled on his way to the basket. As Blake and Wedevin's feet came together, Wedevin will step to the free throw line, shooting 2. And 1 for 2 from the free throw line goes Joshua Wedevin. Book now into the front court. Down low to Kashner. Working against Wilson, double teamed. Lerma cross court to Shepard. Blake waits for Wedevin to come. Now in the lane, rises up. Hook shot goes. And Blake pumped up after that strong move to the basket. Wilson hands to Miller. Across to Wedevin, rising up for 3. Won't go. And Shepard, a good box out on the weak side, secures the rebound. Shepard leaves. Lerma cross court to Book. Now Shepard on the weak side. Kashner triple teamed. Back to Shepard for 3. Short again. And Wilson the rebound. At the elbow, Scheidler spins up and in. Book now to Blake, working against Wedevin in the post. Faces up, cross court pass tipped out of bounds by Wilson. It'll stay here with 16 seconds on the shot clock. Shepard into Blake. Top of the key, now Shepard backing down Miller. Bounces to Kashner. And Kashner cashes in with the easy layup. He now has 8 points. Wedevin, strong left-hand drive, no foul called. A little bit of contact there, but nothing from the officials. Lerma cross court to Shepard. Wide open for 3 again. Again he's short. 3 attempts from almost the same spot and 3 almost identical results for Shepard. Wedevin drives, blocked from behind by Blake, out of bounds. And Wedevin stating his case to the officials, asking for a foul to be called here in the proceedings. Second half. Wilson was wide open underneath the basket. Instead, Wedevin will rise up for 3. Nothing there. Shepard the board. Lerma to Blake. Now Lerma fakes the pass to Book, finds Shepard. Cross court to Book. Wide open for 3. Book too strong. Kashner wrestles the rebound away from Wedevin. Book drives. Reverse. Off glass won't go. Blake. The putback no. Second try won't go. Rebound falls to Scheidler. Wedevin past Blake. Layup goes. 14-point game. Shepard in the corner for three, short again. And then behind the back looking for Justin Blake, throws it right to Miller. Not exactly a pristine start to the second half for Shepard and company. Book with the steal off the Shepard tip. And races ahead, lays it in. Speed from Book. 16-point lead for the SaberCats. Shepard extending the defense out, almost takes it away. Tipped out of bounds, but good hustle from Shepard. Got to give it to him, not hanging his head with the poor offensive start to the second half. Still getting his hands dirty on the defensive end. He'll take a seat along with Justin Blake as Wilkerson and Gill return for the SaberCats. Scheidler to Miller. Wedevin. Gill stayed beneath the screen. Wedevin can't make him pay. And Lerma into the front court. Rises up over Miller. A foul's going to be called. So Lerma's going to go to the free throw line. And Lerma second free throw for the junior is good. Wedevin hands to Kim. SaberCats with an 18-point lead. Wedevin steps back, rises up over Gill. Shot won't go. Brown in there for the rebound and puts it back in. Good hustle from Brown. Still hasn't missed a shot. Book in the lane. Bounces to Lerma. Cross court to Wilkerson for three. And that one falls for Wilkerson. At long last, SaberCats connecting from the outside. 19-point lead as Kim tries to answer and does. And leaves his three fingers high. Okay. Wilkerson to answer. Kim in the corner. And Wilkerson eye hole right over Kim. The 223s going at it with all three of the last shots for either team. Brown to answer, no. And his first miss from the field, Aaron Brown. Lerma down to Kashner. Spins in the lane, can't get it to go. Scheidler the rebound, tipped away and taken back by the SaberCats. Book. Unrelenting pressure from the SaberCats. Kashner, low block, bounces inside. Book was in all kinds of traffic and Wedevin takes away the loose ball. Scheidler rises up over Book, gets it to go off glass. Pretty move there from Joseph Scheidler, able to maintain his balance at full speed and finish. Lerma on the wing, bounces to Gill, low post, fouled from behind, and the finish. Confusion on the defensive assignments. Scheidler picks up his third foul. Never even had a chance behind Gill to get the block, and he's going to head to the bench. Gill finishes the three-point play. Wedevin looking for answers now for the Archers. They trail by 20 with 13.5 to play in the second half. Wedevin steps back over Gill. Lerma ahead for the SaberCats. Lays it up after the foul. Won't go, but he's headed back to the free throw line for two more free throws. Scheidler's going to check in. The foul is on Ransom. And Kim is headed to the bench. Wholesale changes for the SaberCats. And the Archers. Scheidler back on the floor. Shepard back into the game as well. Ball tipped out by Brown. And now Book from the corner to inbound to the SaberCats. Shepard. Book down to Gill, working against Miller. Book for three in the corner. Short. Wilkerson, the tip won't go. Blake corrals another offensive board. And then Book in the lane, dribbled into traffic and turned it over. A foul on the floor as Ransom got Shepard up in the air. It'll be sideline out of bounds for the Archers. It's the first foul on Shepard. Miller now for the Archers. Wedevin rises up. 16-footer from Wedevin is good. Matt Gill in the lane, traveled. And Archers basketball off the turnover. As far as I know, the SaberCats, with a win here today, will stay undefeated in the region. Don't know if anybody can confirm that. But off the made basket, a timeout called by the Archers. They trail by just 15. We'll be right back.
Brad Kinsey and Realty Executives Platinum are intimately familiar with the demographics of the southeastern Wisconsin market. Located in Watertown, we employ sales executives and brokers who are dedicated to helping you find your dream home, as well as assisting you in acquiring the most for your property sale. Be assured that we are always looking out for our clients' best interests and dealing with you honestly. Your satisfaction is the measure of our success.
Lerma now for the SaberCats. Under 12 to play. SaberCats by 15. Wilkerson long on the three-point attempt, and Wedevin another rebound. Lerma tipped it, takes it away, saves it to Wilkerson. Lerma bounces to Gill. The wraparound pass somehow finds Blake. Lerma back to Wilkerson. Another three-point attempt from Wilkerson. Short. And a foul called. Outside shooting from the SaberCats, just not clicking, not firing on all cylinders today, as the expression goes. And you almost wonder if it's for a lack of pressure. So many wide open shots, just short. SaberCats not enough legs in their shots. Miller for three. His shot rattles out. Lerma ahead. Shepard. Back from Medina, now across to Lerma. He'll rise up for three. Won't go. Sonnenberg off the bench collects an offensive rebound. Now Shepard on the wing looking for Sonnenberg. Lerma. Traveling violation is called. And another turnover for the SaberCats. SaberCats out-rebounding the Archers right now, 42-29. And they've got 18 offensive rebounds. The size advantage for the SaberCats proving a factor here. Turnover from the Archers. Ball bounces back to the SaberCats. On the floor right now for the SaberCats, Medina, Lerma, Blake, Sonnenberg, and Shepard. Medina out to Sonnenberg. Dribbled it off of Kim's foot. Now Sonnenberg for three. Long. And fouled from behind is Ransom. So it'll be Archers basketball as Blake picks up another loose ball foul. It's his fourth. So Kashner will come into the game. Blake will take a seat. SaberCats extending. Their defense once again. Wedevin into Kim. And now the SaberCats will back off. Wedevin into the front court. Across to Wilson. Kim. Dribble drive. Fouled. Gets it to go. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way as Sonnenberg picks up his second foul. Kim draws the Archers back within 12. Under 10 to play here in Watertown. Archers just won't go away. Medina in the corner to Kashner. In the lane is Shepard. Double teamed. Medina on the wing. Sonnenberg's got a mismatch down low. And Miller draws an offensive foul from Sonnenberg. As Sonnenberg just tried to run over Miller. Gill will check into the game.
Keep your head.
Nine and 30 to play. Scheidler for the Archers. Wedevin working against Medina. Medina holding his ground. And another foul called against Medina. That'll be his second foul. Fans getting a little anxious here in Watertown. And Salscheider wants to talk things over with his crew. He calls a full timeout with 9 and 21 to play. The SaberCats lead by 12.
You were created for a purpose, and it's time to pursue it. Start at Maranatha Baptist University with professors who care, friends who share your Christian values, and local churches that prepare you to serve. Test your limits and set your course for an exciting career. Play your game and excel in your field. Find your path and follow it wherever God leads. Pursue your purpose at Maranatha Baptist University. Then go, serve, and lead in a world that needs all you can give.
Thank you for watching the MBU SaberCats Network.
Joshua Wedevin at the free throw line. He's got a chance on a 1-and-1. And no Archers even in the lane. It's confidence in the junior. Knocks down the free throw. Gets them both. And the Archers are within 10. A depleted roster. Undersized, and they're hanging tough here in Watertown. SaberCats unable to put away the visitors so far. Gill backs down the lane and gets it to go. Then trips over Scheidler on his way back to the defensive end. So the officials just stop the play for a moment, get the play sorted out. And we're off and running. Under 9 remaining in this one. Miller, Wilson, Scheidler working against Shepard. Steps back. Kim to Miller. Miller back out to Wedevin for 3. Shepard clears off the miss. Ahead to Medina on the break, lays it up and in. Great pass from Shepard and a great collect and finish from Medina. Stretches it back to 14. Wilson the drive, way off on the shot attempt. And Lerma stops at the free throw line, out to Shepard. Another missed three-point attempt from Shepard. He has been ice cold here in the second half. Kim at the free throw line. Back out. Scheidler across to Wedevin, working against Medina. Everyone leaves for the ISO. Wedevin can't connect. And Medina flying up the court. Kashner backing down against Medina. And a tie-up is called. Things getting a little testy here in Watertown. So off the jump ball, it'll be Archers basketball. And I think the frustration's mounting just because SaberCats recognize this should not be as close as it is. And Kim whistled for an illegal screen. Still a 14-point game. Wilkerson triple teamed. Lerma underneath to Medina. Lost the handle. What a look from Lerma. The no-look dish down low to Medina. Unable to handle. And a timeout as Scheidler rifled a pass into Miller's chest. It's a timeout taken by the Archers. We'll be back with 6:55 to play. SaberCats by 14.
Copeland Excavating wishes the SaberCats the best of luck. Call Copeland Excavating for all your excavating needs. For pickup or delivery, Copeland Excavating offers crushed limestone, fill dirt, screened topsoil, sand, mulch, and landscape stone. They are also a dealer for county materials, which includes paver and retaining wall blocks. Let Copeland Excavating put their 56 years of experience to work for you. Call Copeland Excavating today at 920-261-2121.
Wilson into Scheidler for the Archers. Looking to cut into the 14-point SaberCat lead. They need to make a move pretty quickly here. Wedevin, baseline drive, lays it up, can't get it to go. And Medina on the break, pulls it back. And Wilkerson resets through Book. Medina zips it down low to Gill. Dishes to Lerma for three, and David Lerma. Big shot. Much needed outside shot for the SaberCats. They lead by 17. Scheidler to answer. He does. Scheidler over Wilkerson. Almost blocked by Wilkerson, but Scheidler connects from deep. Lerma to Medina. Medina rises up. Wilkerson on the baseline. Shot is good. Wedevin rises up and slams it home over Book. Wedevin wants some of that poster action for himself. SaberCat offense shaking out of the slump here. Wedevin short on his attempt and out of bounds. SaberCat basketball leading by 16 with 5 minutes to play. SaberCats would like to thank their sponsors for the 2017-18 season. Realty Executives Platinum, Kleckers Heating and Air, Family Dental Practice, Copleen Excavating, Watertown Bowl, Culver's, and a special thanks to the premier sponsor, Pizza Hut. Thank you for your continued support of SaberCat Athletics. Lerma to Book. Medina. Book with 10 on the shot clock. Hands to Medina. Back to Book. Now Lerma with 2 on the shot clock. Won't go. And Miller the rebound. Big stop there for the Archers. They need to make a run. Can they get points on this trip? Wedevin between the legs. Pulls it back to Kim. Now Miller. Hands to Scheidler. He'll step back for 3. Short. Lerma the rebound. Lerma to Medina. Cross court to Wilkerson. SaberCats taking time off the clock. Medina for 3 is good. Richard Medina from downtown. SaberCats by 19. Archers running into each other on the handoff. Wedevin lost the handle. Shuffles the ball to Scheidler. Taken away. And Miller. And a backcourt violation. I don't know. I think the Archers have a case here. The ball was tipped by the SaberCats. Does not matter if possession was technically gained. Have to dig deep into the NCAA basketball rulebook for that one. Or maybe somebody can help us out that is more knowledgeable. I think the Archers had a case there. Regardless, the SaberCats have the basketball. Book, baseline drive, dish to Medina, in the lane to Gill, fouled by Wedevin. And Wedevin is now up against the foul limit with 4. Matt Gill will step to the free throw line shooting 2. Fans, you can stay connected with the SaberCats during the season by following them on social media. SaberCats are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and are on the web at mbusabercats.com. Use the hashtag SnarlStrong to show your support on social media as Matt Gill extends to a 20-point game with the first free throw. Long on the second attempt. Wilkerson tips to Gill, and the SaberCats now trying to put the finishing touches on a home victory in their last home game of the season. Wedevin blocked it, comes up with a loose ball. Pulls back to Wilson. Drive. Holds the basketball like a running back. Can't get it to go. And now Medina pushing the tempo. Lerma drives inside. Lays it up. Fouled. And free throws coming for David Lerma. His second trip to the free throw line this afternoon, where he is 2 of 2. Rattles out the first attempt, a rare miss for Lerma. So almost an 80% free throw shooter. Wilson's going to sit down as Brown checks back into the game for the Archers. Lerma rattles in the second attempt. And now the largest lead of the game for the SaberCats, 21 points, just over 2.5 to play. Scheidler, a deep three, and a timeout taken by Coach Daniel Dunn. It is a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds. SaberCats by 18.
Thank you for watching the MBU SaberCats Network.
Two and 32 to play in Watertown. The SaberCats lead by 18. Want to remind you fans, if you want to deck yourself out with some official SaberCats merch, visit shopsabercats.com, the official online store of the MBU SaberCats. That's shopsabercats.com for all your official SaberCats merchandising needs. Kashner back on the floor, the senior in his final home game. Backing down, Brown, off glass, won't go. Scheidler the rebound. Classy move from Salscheider. Don't know if it's intentional or not, but he has his two seniors on the court for the final 2 minutes of their career in front of these fans in Watertown. Crazies on their feet, taking in this one. Shepard drives, steps back, shot short again. Shepard may have missed every shot today on the front side of the rim. Shot goes for Miller, acrobatic finish. Shepard has not missed all of his shots, we'll give him credit. He is 3 of 13 from the field today for 8 points. Just 3 SaberCats in double digits, but it's been a pretty balanced scoring effort. Lerma's got 12 with Gill. Medina has 11. Book with 9. Shepard and Wilkerson and Kashner all with 8. Shepard past Scheidler, lays it up with the left hand and in. And a timeout for substitutions taken by Coach Salscheider. So we'll stay here through this timeout as the seniors are going to exit the floor for one last time in front of these home fans. Shepard and Kashner getting a round of applause from the home fans here in Watertown as A wholesale change coming from Coach Solscheider. A handshake and a hug for Kashner and Shepard as Sturwald, Cummins, McKee, and Caldwell into the game for the SaberCats. Under a minute to play. SaberCats by 18. Scheidler, another three-point attempt, no good. Archer's shooting has just not been there today. Barely over 30% from the floor. Great dish down low, and Cummins able to finish off glass. 20-point game. Archers can dribble out the clock. Wedevin with 7. Pass Sturwall, lays it up and in off glass. And a foul is called. The foul is the first, Brendan Caldwell. And Wedevin misses at the free throw line. Cummins hands the ball to the official. And the SaberCats are victorious in their final home game of the 2017-18 season. Should be a pretty exciting matchup if these two teams meet in the North Region Tournament next week, especially if Moody gets Erebus and Carter back. I don't know what the situation is there, but the SaberCats victorious here today. Thanks for watching this presentation of SaberCats basketball on the SaberCats Sports Network. It has been our pleasure to bring you all of the home basketball games for both the men's and women's teams at Maranatha Baptist University this season. We hope you've enjoyed the journey along with us. Next up for the SaberCats, teams will make final preparations for the North Region Tournament, which is set to tip off on Thursday, the 22nd of February, hosted by Faith Baptist Bible College in Ankeny, Iowa. Seating, game schedule still to be determined as these results go final today. You can stay up to date with all those details online at MBUSaberCats.com or by following the SaberCats on social media. Once again, thank you for joining us this afternoon in Watertown and for tuning in throughout the entire 2017-18 basketball season. On behalf of our entire crew here at Maranatha Baptist University, this is David Anderson signing off one more time. Thank you for the pleasure of your company. So long and good night.